So, little backstory on this orchid's ordering. I have been trying to order one of these for a year, I think now. I thought I was going to have to order it from Colombia, which I have ordered from that vendor before, but it's expensive. You order months in advance. He goes down, gets a whole order of orchids, brings them back. It's very expensive, but I could not find this orchid anywhere else, so that's what I was going to do. I ordered it in the spring. However, COVID hit the week that the vendor was in Colombia, trying to get the orchids, and I never got the order. I never got charged for it either. Just there was a lot of chaos and everything. So the other day, that same vendor is doing his fall order. I was getting ready to put in the order, and I thought, I'll check some other vendors just to make sure, because COVID things are still happening, and he's not making any guarantees. Once you order it from Colombia, then you are committed. You are spending that money. So I thought I'll try one more time to see if I can get a US vendor where the orchid is already here and I know it's going to get to me. So I found one. I just happened to type it in, and a vendor, Glassbox Tropicals, who had been out of stock with this orchid for a long time, actually had 6 of them in stock. So I was really ecstatic. It was a few dollars more than the other vendor, but totally worth it since it's already here in the US. And so I ordered it the Friday before Labor Day, I think it was. So I knew that it would be shipping out either Monday or Tuesday, which Monday was Labor Day, so that puts it to Tuesday. Actually thought that they might go ahead and not ship it until the following Monday, but they did go ahead and ship it on Tuesday. So no big deal, except that Tuesday, all of Southern Oregon caught on fire. And within 24 hours, entire towns have been decimated by this fire. And my tracking number said that this would not be delivered until this following Monday. So this plant would be in shipment for over a week. It would be dead, more than likely, by the time it got to me. So I'm just devastated. I don't even know if the post office in Medford, near where we live, is even standing still. Thousands of homes have been burned, so I have just basically counted this as a loss. And then I got a notification today that it was delivered, and I'm so thankful. So this is Friday, and so I didn't have to go over the weekend and sit in a post office, and I'm just ecstatic. So I'm so grateful. So we're gonna open this up and see what we got. There's only one in here. I think this is just wrapping, or oh, maybe this is it. Okay. Wow, that's a really big box for one little orchid. Oh, it is in there. I couldn't even see it. Okay, it's just in a Ziploc bag. And we've got it in sphagnum moss. I didn't order any other orchids, so I'm pretty sure we're done with that box. So they did put dampened sphagnum moss inside of the bag to kind of keep it moist. Oh my gosh. This is even tinier than I thought. And the listing did say that it might be mounted or not mounted, and it looks like it is not mounted. There's a leaf of another orchid in there. Oh my word. I can't believe how much money I paid for this. I mean, here's my pinky. They do call it a micro orchid, and I can see why that is. Like I said, you cannot even believe how tiny this is. I'll show you. Okay, here's my pinky finger. Oh my goodness. I hope that this thing is as awesome as everybody says it is. It has the prettiest orange flowers that are way bigger than the plant. Oh, I guess I should tell you the name of it. It is a Lepanthes Telipogoniflora. And I've been wanting one for a long time. And apparently now I have one. I am going to check the rest of the box to see if there's anything else in it. That was a gargantuous box. So it is smaller than the cap of the chapstick. Can you even believe that? And can you even believe that this is my most expensive orchid now? Oh my, what have I done? And of course, with being packed and ready to go, evacuating, well, I mean, I guess this would be really easy to just put in, you know, like my purse and take it with me. So hopefully it won't be burning up in any fires. Again, I ordered this from Glassbox Tropicals online. And I have to say, although their packaging was not that impressive, it was just, you know, in this Ziploc bag with some sphagnum moss. It actually kind of worked. So, I mean, I think it was really okay. I don't have any complaints. It looks in great shape. I've certainly bought other orchids that came in much worse shape than this. I do have to say I'm a little disappointed that it's not mounted. I was kind of hoping it would already be mounted. But then again, that gives me the opportunity to put it on whatever I want to put it on. So that's fun too. I mean, they said it's a micro orchid, so I'm not sure what I expected. But I did not know it was going to be that tiny. But I am really grateful that they had this available and that I was able to order it. And then it made it to me, because I just really thought that that was not going to happen. I'm one of those weirdos that saves my wine corks, thinking I'll do something with them someday, and then, you know, never doing anything. But this time I have a plan. So I took some brass staples that I've also been saving like a weirdo and cut the crooked ends off of them, and with the straight pieces I stuck them in between each of these corks and then shoved them on together. So it's basically got two little posts in there that are holding the corks together. Then, also, because I'm a weirdo, I've only saved a few of the little wire handles that come on Chinese food takeout little doggy bag things, because I don't know, I just feel like this wire is really sturdy and I could use it for something someday. So that day is now. So I took and cut the ends off, and in one corner I just twisted it with a pair of needle nose pliers to make a little hanger. Now I am going to shove it in the ends of the cork here. Because it's cork, it's pretty easy to shove this down. I'm going to see if I can have this give and then stab one of these through my hand. It'll get me more views on YouTube if I do it that way. Now, I just think I am so super smart because I'm pretty sure that this will work for a little mounted orchid hanger. And then I can use a hook or a line or anything up here in the little loop that I made. And it's light and tiny, and it should work perfect for my little micro orchid. We'll see in a few minutes because I'm going to try and do it. So because my micro orchid is in some moss, it's in sphagnum moss, but I almost feel like there's another kind of moss in there. I'm going to pull some from this more established orchid. This is a Dryadella Idwalai, and I'm just going to see if I can show you guys here. Anyway, this moss is almost getting out of hand, and I've been contemplating taking a chunk out of it anyway. So I think I'm just going to do that today and donate it to my new orchid. Oh, look at that. Okay. Got a nice healthy chunk. I hope I didn't rip a bunch of roots out in this one. I don't think so. I think it's going to be okay. I can put some back if I need to. I was not planning on doing a mounting video with my orchid, but then I got to thinking, well, I've got to do it anyway, so I might as well videotape it and see what we get here. So I've got my little cork board that I'm going to mount it to. I've got my fishing line, my extra moss, my just regular soaked sphagnum moss. I kind of got it wet already, so, well, damp, I should say. So it's ready to go. Got my little orchid and my clippers and tweezers and the whole 9 yards. So I'm going to start messing around with this and see what I can get. I can already tell I have plenty of moss. I do not probably even need this, but I think I'm going to try and put it on there anyway. Oh, there. I can see a little tiny root right there sticking out. All right, so there is the initial tying on. I'm going to add a secondary line of fishing line on here, just to wrap it extra good, make sure that nothing's going to fall out. I got that initial one done just to kind of hold things in place, so I'm not trying to hold everything at once. There we have it, the finished product. My little tiny orchid mounted on my homemade cork hanger. If we shake it, it should look pretty solid, shouldn't look like anything's going to be falling off. I'm very excited about this one. I'm not sure if it's going in my main terrarium or another one I'm working on. Thanks for watching.